Hey, so this week's topic is just going to be answering a few questions about when I came out of the closet, etc. So yeah, here goes question one. So, question one is, how did your friends react when you told them you were gay? Well, right then I didn't have a huge bunch of friends, and I still don't now. So the only reactions that mattered to me were my best friend Ellie's, of course, and my friend Eli's. And I told Eli before anyone else, and he was helping me like figure out who I was. I was only about 14 then, so yeah, his reaction wasn't anything really. Didn't care, and I guess that was it. But my best friend Ellie's reaction meant the most to me because obviously she's my best friend and I'd known her for 12 years, and I was shit scared about telling her. Like seriously, I was so petrified. But I don't even know why, looking back at it, because she's got loads of LGBT friends and she's really open-minded about that sort of thing. And yeah, the first thing she said was like, "Ah, Peanut, I don't care." And yeah, Peanut's my nickname, by the way. Um, but yeah, I'm glad it didn't. She didn't like ditch me or whatever, because I would have been really like broken about that. But it sort of brought us closer. Um, and then to everyone else, I came out on Facebook, which a lot of people may find a bit odd. I don't know, but I did it because I just wanted to be out and just get it over and done with. So I thought, why not do it in a big chunk, and so everyone knew. And I just put it as my status, and I got a lot of comments, lovely comments, but I did have a few girls pop up and say stuff, like, "Hey sexy, I'm gay too," and that sort of shit. And it bothered me, I'm not gonna lie, but I just laughed it off and ignored it because it really was just pathetic. Okay, so question number two is, what advice would you give to someone who has not come out yet? Okay, well, first you need to make sure of your sexual orientation. I didn't come out as to anyone until I was completely sure of what I was, but you know what, even then I came out as bisexual and then later realised I was lesbian. So I kind of regret doing that. I'd prefer to just come out as full lesbian, but that's how it happened. But yeah, I think it's best if you make sure of who you are, what you like, and you could tell a close friend to help you figure it all out, like I did. Because yeah, it's nice to have someone there to support you and talk to about it. Um, Next thing is, you need to think about if you're gonna be safe, like if you tell your parents, because a lot of parents will could, you hear about it, they throw you out on the streets and they, you know, don't do nice shit to you really. So you want to make sure of that first. And if that's the sort of parents you have, then you could tell your counsellor first, if you have a counsellor, and they could like act as a barrier to ensure your safety. So that's always an option. The next thing is probably you have to tell your close friends first, because they're going to be the most accepting and supportive, or they should be. I say that, but a lot of friends can ditch you. But it's not all doom and gloom. If you should totally just tell your close friends first. That's what I did. Um, I don't know what else to say. Um, yeah, then I guess you should just come out and with your statement and just say it straight away. You could just be like, "I'm gay." Oh, I saw on Tumblr actually, this person like baked a cake and it said, "I'm gay," and they left it for the parents with like a note. I mean, I thought that was awesome. I should have done that, but yeah, I think that's a really cool idea. You just bake a cake and put icing on it and say, "I'm gay," and he had like this note that had all this stuff in it to do with cakes, and yeah, it was cool. Um, you could like sit them all down and tell them one by one. You could write a letter. That's what I did. Yeah. Um, yeah, I think that's about it. But you have to be prepared for some friends detaching you. Well, detaching, I don't know what that fucking means, but leaving you then. Um, you'd have to get used to some snide comments because it does suck sometimes. But yeah, I think that's about it for question 2. But remember, coming out is a process and it takes time, and it might sound scary as fuck and all kind of doom and gloom, but it's not, because trust me, once you've done it, it feels great to finally let people know who you are, and you sort of feel like a free bird. So yeah. Question number 3 is, do you ever regret coming out? Quick answer, hell no. So question number 4 is, did your family react positively or negatively to you coming out? God, I can't stand that negatively word. It's just weird when I say it. But yeah, my mum suspected it since I was 12 apparently. And I'm not gonna lie, at first she was a bit weird about it. She said the whole typical parent thing, oh, it's just a phase, pet. But like, time went on and she started to realise it wasn't a phase, and especially when I came out as lesbian, she was like, yeah, it's not a phase, it's not a phase. But I think she sort of blamed it on my dad, who passed away when I was 6, almost 7, because he wasn't the greatest dad, and I think she sort of blamed it on him because she thought that he distorted my image of men, and that because of that I liked women. And obviously it's not that at all, because I love men, I just don't want them naked in my bed and penis. Okay, but yeah, and my brother, he found out on Facebook, yeah, and he came in one day when me and mum was sitting down in the living room watching TV, and he goes, "Are you a lesbian?" And I looked at my mum, she looked at me, and I'm like, "Yep." And my mum said to him, like, she said, "How did you not suspect it? She loves Shabby. Every actress, singer, everyone she loves is either gay or female." And she said, "How did you not suspect that?" And he seriously said, "Just no." Because I mean, to me, it was obvious. I dress like a tomboy and everything, and I obsessed over these female singers and stuff, and I just thought, I'm so obviously gay. How come people even be shocked about it? But some of them were. But I don't have a big family. It's all sort of broken down. I mean, I don't see my dad's half, but yeah, I guess the next person whose opinion mattered to me was my mum's boyfriend, because I've known him for like 9 years or something. He's Irish, and so we just sort of laughed about it and said, haha, she's a dyke. But yeah, he supports me, and he sticks up for me and stuff, so that's good. I guess then my Uncle Paul is my favourite uncle, and he's really cool about that stuff. So he's absolutely nuts. He's got the most amazing sense of humour ever, and when I was little, people used to be actually scared of him because he was that crazy. But yeah, he didn't care. And yeah, my Uncle Mark and Auntie Heather, they're really homophobic Christian bastards, and so we don't really talk about it with them because we're always on the nerve of them saying something. And then my mum will lose her brother because she'll have a massive argument with him, and she'll sort of like tell him to fuck off. But they know, for definite they know, but we haven't said it directly to them. But I know, like, I'm like 99% sure they know. So yeah, I think that's about it, how my family acted to it. So yeah, it was positive, obviously, and my mum is really supportive. You know, she wants to open an LGBT cafe and everything, and we're like that, me and my mum. And she doesn't care. I know sometimes she will like cringe when two girls kiss on TV. She'd be like, but you know, I do that when I see a penis anyway, so it's fine. So yeah, that's about it. So thanks for listening to my boring ramblings and my weirdness, and yeah, you can follow me on Tumblr and Twitter and blah de blah blah. I'll put the description in below. So yeah, bye bye.